Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I am Zafarullah, faculty member for English from Subhan Academy. Today I'm going to teach you sentence, its parts and kinds. English is a language, and language is for communication, for speaking. And whenever we speak sentences. So it is indispensable and very important for we people that we need to have the complete and rounded knowledge regarding what sentence is. I've seen and observed many of these students know about the sentence, but they don't know fairly well regarding what sentence is. So let us discuss regarding sentence, its parts and kinds. Now, we know very well, sentence means group of words which makes complete sense. For example, I'm enthusiastic to speak with highly intellectual people. So this is a group of words, it's making a complete sense, is said to be the sentence. I wake up early in the morning. This is also a group of sentence and it is displaying a complete sense, so this is why it will be said a sentence. So sentence means group of words which makes complete sense. Sentence has basically two parts, subject and predicate. Sentence means group of words which makes complete sense and it has two parts, subject and predicate. Now let us discuss what subject is. Subject, many of these students think subject is doer of an action, but it is misconception. They have been wrongly told. Doer, yes, I do believe subject can be doer. So doer is only one point or one aspect of subject. It's not the whole thing. So what's the definition of subject? Subject means person or thing subject means person or thing whom we talk about is subject. It can be doer of an action. It can be experiencer. It can be observer, and it can be a demonstrator. But subject means person or thing we are talking is subject. It can be doer, it can be experiencer, it can be observer, it can be a demonstrator. Let us discuss the examples of subject. For example, there is a sentence, Ali plays cricket. So this is a sentence, group of words making a complete sense, said to be sentence. And here Ali is subject. Why? Because I'm speaking about Ali. I'm speaking about Ali, so Ali is said to be subject. And what is Ali here? Ali is doer here. Ali is doer of an action. Subject can be an experiencer. For example, teachers are respected and honored. So here I am speaking about teachers. So teachers is the subject, and you can see teachers are here experiencer. What they experience here? They experience respect and honor from the people. As I said, subject can be observer. The sentence is, I saw him plucking flowers. So here I is subject. Why? Because I'm talking about I. So I is subject, and you can see I is here observer. What I observed here, I observed him plucking flowers. Subject can be a demonstrator. This is a car. So here this is subject. Why? Because, and you can see it is a demonstrator. It's subject. Why? Because we are talking about this and it is what? Demonstrator. So as I said, subject means person or thing we are talking about. It can be doer of an action, as Ali is doer of an action, it is subject. It can be experiencer, as teacher is an teachers are here experiencer, it's subject. It can be an observer, as I is subject here, it's an observer. It can be a demonstrator, so this is subject here and this is demonstrator. Which subject means we are the person or thing we are talking about. Now let us discuss about predicate. Now predicate means whatever we said about subject is predicate. So whatever we said about subject is predicate. For example, what I said about Ali I said Ali plays cricket. So plays cricket is said to be predicate. After the subject, whole the sentence is to be predicate. What I said regarding teachers, I said teachers are respected and honored. So this is predicate. What I said regarding I said I saw him plucking flowers. So this whole sentence after subject is said to be predicate. This is a car. What I said regarding car, I said this is a car. So it is predicate. Predicate means whatever we said about subject is said to be predicate. Now there are 4 parts of predicate. There are 4 parts of predicate. Number first is verb. Number second is object. Number third is complement. And number fourth is extension. So there are 4 parts of the predicate. Number first is verb. Number second object. Number third complement. Number fourth is extension. So let us discuss these 4 parts of the sentence. Now one thing need to be kept in mind, that from these all parts of the sentence, it's not compulsory that all these parts of the predicate should come in one sentence. The compulsory part is verb. Object, complement, extension, they are conditional, they are optional. They can come in a sentence, and there are many of the sentences which we can write, which we speak or write without these parts. So they are conditional, they can come and they cannot come as well. Now let us discuss regarding the parts of predicate. Now the first part of the predicate is verb. Verb shows doing, means action. What a person or thing does. It shows being, means what a person or thing is, means state. It shows having. Having means possession, and possession means what a person or thing has. Verb shows 3 things. It shows doing, means action, means what a person or thing does. It shows being, means what a person or thing is. It shows possession or having, it means what a person or thing has. For example, let us discuss. As I say, she treats patients. This is subject and this is predicate. Here treat is verb. Why? Because it shows doing or action. Doing or action means what a person or thing does. So what she does, she treats. It also shows being. They say she is a doctor. So is this verb here? It shows she is subject, this is predicate, and is verb. Is here shows state or being. State or being means what a person or thing is. What a person or thing is. So here is telling us regarding the state of this person, telling us what this person is. It also shows having. They say She has a clinic. She has a clinic. So has is, this is subject, this is predicate. Has is verb here. Why? Because it shows possession. It shows having. Possession or having means what a person or thing has. What this person has? This person has a clinic. So this is said to be verb. Now the other part of the sentence, other part of the predicate is object. Let us discuss regarding object. What is object? Object means on which action is done, or we can say affected person by the action. Affected person or thing by the action, or we can say on which action is done. For example, just say I drive a car. I is subject, drive a car is predicate, drive is verb here, car is object here. Why? Because on car this action is being performed. So this is said to be object. There are two types of object. There are two types of object. Direct object and indirect object. So this thing needs to be mentioned here. The object are of two types: direct object and indirect object. Now, what does it mean by direct or indirect object? Indirect object is usually a person. And direct object is found by asking the question of what from verb. By asking the question of what? By asking the question of what, we find direct object. For example, I bought flowers for him. This is subject and this is predicate. This is verb. Now there are two objects. Flowers, object. Him is object as well. Now, him is a person. This is why it is said to be indirect object. This is said indirect object. Now, direct object is found by asking the question of what from verb. For example, from the sentence, I bought flowers for him. What I bought? Flowers. So flowers is said to be direct object. Okay, now let us discuss the third part of the sentence, which is complement. Complement means which complete the sense. For example, as I said, I have a car. I subject, have a car is predicate. But if I have a car, I subject and have a car is predicate. Have is verb here, it is showing having or possession. A car is said to be complement. Why? Because if I will remove this, then it will make a sense, but it won't make a complete sense. It will be then, if I'm removing it, it will be I have. What I have, it's not displaying any complete sense. This is why car is said to be complement. I'm a teacher. Teacher is complement. If I don't say teacher, if I just say you won't get what does it mean. It will make sense, but won't make a complete sense. This is why this is said to be teacher is complement and car is complement here. But if I say I drive car, now it is subject, it is predicate, it is verb, and here car will be object. Why? Because here on car an action is being performed. Here car is object and here it is complement. The fourth part of the sentence is predicate. Fourth part of the predicate is extension. Extension shows two things, time or place. Time or place. For example, there is a sentence, he made me fool today. So I'm talking about he is said to be subject. What I talked, I said this is predicate. And now let us figure out the parts of predicate. This is verb. Why? Because it is showing doing or action. This is me, what? Object. Object means on which action is performed. So this action was performed on this. Today is showing time. This is why it is said to be extension. And if I will remove fool here, the sentence won't make complete sense. This is why fool is said to be complement here. So let us repeat. There are two parts of the sentence, subject, predicate. Subject means person or thing we are talking. It can be doer of an action, experiencer, observer or demonstrator. The second part of the sentence is predicate. Whatever we said about the subject is predicate. So after the subject, whole sentence is said to be predicate. It is having four parts, verb, object, complement, extension. Verb means verb shows doing, being or having. Object means on which action is done. Complement which complete the sense. Extension shows time or place. So these are the examples. For my next lecture regarding the kinds of sentence, please don't forget to see the next part of the sentence. Hope you like the lecture.